You're watching an action guide summary from an episode of ecommercescale.com. At ecommercescale.com, we help you take your 6 or 7-figure e-commerce store to the next level. For more information about this episode and other resources you can use, visit ecommercescale.com. In the action guide from this episode, we want to recap what you can do to implement the lessons from the episode. Videos can be super effective at increasing conversions on your site. Text and images are only going to communicate so much. And so video is really as close as possible to a human explaining what your products do. Couple metrics that we talked about, if people are viewing a product page, they see the actual product video, they're 85% more likely to actually complete the purchase. Another metric showed that 144% more likely to add a product to their shopping cart compared to people that don't actually view the product. So there's a ton of data. There's other things that we'll link to in the actual show notes, but the data looks good to suggest that videos are going to help you improve the performance of your site. So what do you include in product videos? A couple tips that we talked about during the episode. Keep it really, really simple. Focus on the product. Don't make it a commercial. Make it short and to the point. 15 to 30 seconds is a good number to shoot for. Do not make it a long product video that goes into all this detail trying to sell it. Just get straight to the point. Keep it really simple and make it high quality. Show the product with different angles. Zoom in so they can see the quality of the product and some other aspects of it. But just keep it really focused on what people need to know about the product that can't really be communicated in images. And for some examples, feel free to refer back to the show notes. We're going to embed some videos there. So there's a number of different ways that you can create product videos. Creating your own product videos yourself is definitely an option, right? You could create product videos with an iPhone, for example, and we're going to link to a resource from Wistia in the show notes. But some of the tips that they have for creating high quality videos with an iPhone is, shoot the video horizontally. Don't do it vertically because that'll look awkward at the end. Use a tripod to kind of keep that video steady. Make sure the lighting's really solid, and do a little bit of editing on your computer using something like iMovie. So you can create your own product videos, but you're still going to have to spend some time. You're going to have to spend a little bit of money on good lighting and things like that. And the quality, might be obvious that you made it yourself. So consider that, but you can definitely create your own product videos. Another option though is to hire a videographer. So you could find a videographer that does this for a living, ask around, try Craigslist, definitely vet them. But you can find videographers that would do this for you. And, they're going to talk about the style you want. They're going to, figure out some scripting if you're going to do narration, which might make it more complicated. And they'll come to your location or you'll go to theirs and they'll shoot your videos. And so the quality can definitely be good. It's going to be better than doing it yourself, but the cost can be huge. Could be $5,000, $10,000 plus, depending on how many products you have. So you can hire somebody to do it, but definitely going to be more expensive. There's also video creation tools and software that we talked about. So there's a number of different tools that we'll link to in the show notes, but basically what you can do is upload existing product images and then use the software to basically create slideshow style product videos. And some of them will do, rotation of the images and zooming in on the images. You can add some text and music if you want to. So it's still based on your product images, but you're using the software to create those. So it's going to create good quality, but it's still just images. So I would put that in the do-it-yourself category for sure. The last thing that Thierry talked about was his done-for-you product video creation service. And I think that this is really powerful because it's really the best of both worlds. You're getting high-quality video without the high cost of hiring somebody to come in and shoot it. And so, based on what we talked about, the way it works is, you're going to talk to his team about the project details and the style that you want. And they have kind of some structure for you to choose from. Then you're going to ship your products to their studio. they're going to actually get the videos created within their studio, and then they'll ship the products back to you and give you your videos. They've got a number of additional services as well in terms of like video analytics and that side of things. But you could have the videos back in as little as 3 business days from basically starting off. So it's a really, really powerful service. Definitely something to consider. So if you're looking at ways to do product videos on your site, use what we talked about in the post today. Go back to the show notes, add some comments if you want to of some of the ideas you may have, but give product videos a shot on your site, because the results that we're seeing with some of these metrics of 100, almost 150% more likely to add it to a product cart, 85% more likely to buy after watching a product video. This is something you need to test on your site. So if you have any questions, reach out to us on the action guide, reach out to Thierry. We're going to link to his information and show some of his videos in the actual post, but definitely try video on your site. The results can be huge. Thanks for listening to the E-commerce Scale podcast. For more information about today's episode and additional resources you can use to take your 6 or 7-figure e-commerce store to the next level, visit ecommercescale.com. Once again, that's ecommercescale.com. Today's episode was brought to you by helpflow.net. To learn more about HelpFlow's done-for-you live chat service for e-commerce stores, visit helpflow.net. That's HELPFLOW.net.